O Great Spirit. Om. Saints and sages of all times, of all places. O ye path makers of old. Ancestors of all of the lineages to whom we attune. Most beloved and precious Ishtadevata. Most beloved Dhanvantri Ananda, celestial healer. Be with us. Sweep clear the path. Lift us, guide us, bless us. May the wisdom flow forth from thee and flow through us, between us, around us, filling every cell of our beings with Ananda, 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 with healing, Ananda, Ananda, Ananda. Dissolve the Saturn delays with thy Ananda, Ananda, Ananda. Most beloved Lord Shivaji, dissolve the Saturn delays with thy Ananda, Ananda, Ananda. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste Ji. Welcome. Welcome to my heart, to our Sunday Sangha. I guess I should put Maha Bernard down. Once upon a yogi time, in the great, great, vast, vast, vast galaxy called the Milky Way, there was a very petite planet. And on that planet, there were many, many, many creatures. Four-legged creatures, two-legged creatures, one-legged creatures, creatures without legs but with tails and fins, creatures with wings. Many, many creatures. But dominant upon this planet, there were the two-legged beings. Now, at this time of this story, the two-legged beings, they enjoyed the planet. They enjoyed the trees. They enjoyed walking in nature. They respected everything about the place they were in. Others, it was coarser, it was harsher. And so many harsh conditions existed upon this planet, but many beautiful conditions. Now, there was a small body of land, and on this land lived a clan. Now, the one trait of all the beings that lived on this island, and the one trait of all of the beings in this species that lived upon this planet, is the nature of their minds. They had minds that went zoom, 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 zoom. Not very pleasant. There was a girl, a little girl, young girl, who was part of the clan. And she was very curious. She had a strong inner dialogue, which many of the beings did not have. And she questioned and she thought, she wondered about many, many things. So one day she walks down and she's right by, comes across this beautiful pool of water. And she sees this absolutely stunning, light-filled, just filled with gorgeous light, waterfall filling this pool. She'd never seen it before, but it was amazing. If you can imagine seeing a waterfall for the first time. Remember the first time you saw a waterfall. Oh, it was just beautiful. And the colors shivered through the whole waterfall. It was just beautiful. Now, she had a piece of fruit with her. Aha! The thought comes floating towards her because her heart was open. I wonder what would happen if I put this in the pool of water. She does. And she lifts it out and oh my gosh, that fruit was glowing. It looked so delectable, so delicious. She takes a little bite of it. Oh, it was the most wondrous fruit she'd ever tasted. Like the strawberries in Provence in the spring, just picked from the field. The most delectable fruit she'd ever tasted. She ate it, walked away. Next day, she gets up and she thinks, you know, I'm going to take my breakfast and my lunch. I'm going to see if I can find that pool again. Goes back, finds the pool, dips the food in the water. Breakfast was delicious. Lunch was delicious. Oh, so good. I think I look different, she said to herself, but you know, goes back, I'm going to come here every meal. Next day, day 3, breakfast, lunch, dinner, she's dipping her food, dunking it, dipping it in this water. Now, all of a sudden, her family starts to notice, boy, she's looking good. Her sister says, hey, you know, what you doing? Did you get some new makeup? Did you lose weight? You look great. Brother says, boy, you look like you got a lot of energy. You know, mom says, what have you done with yourself? Grandmama says, aha, you found it, didn't you? Yes, I did. Everybody wants to know. So they have an outing and she takes the whole family. Don't tell anybody. Takes them all to the pool. Oh, this is a nice pool. Oh, that's a nice waterfall, but so what? And then she shows them her food, everything she was filling her being with was dropped in the water and dunked. And she does it and passes it around and everybody's, ah. And then she says, now walks in the pool of water. And nobody had ever walked in the pool of water before. Well, maybe Grandmama did. She walks in the pool of water. And she walks over underneath the waterfall. And that waterfall went through her, around her, covered her, filled her, until she started to levitate. And she runs back across the water and says, "What do you think of that? It's remarkable. I feel so bliss-filled. Want to join me?" Yes, they did. Her whole family, they washed all their food, they walked in the water pool, they went under the waterfall of light. Pretty soon everybody in the village starts seeing that they're different, but different in a way that people are saying, "What is happening to you? Why? What's happening?" 10 people come, 20 people come, 30 people come, 40 people come, 50 people come, 60 people come, 80 people come, 90 people come. And all of a sudden the whole village is changing. The sadness that was there, the weariness that was there, the illness that was there, the pain that was there, the difficulties, the cruelties, all of it was lifting. It wasn't all gone away, but it was lifting. And all of a sudden, every food that they ate, they wouldn't eat it without washing it. And then they realized, I have to be watching what I read. I better wash that too. I have to be watching what I'm watching, what movies I'm watching, what I'm seeing on the internet. They had internet there. I better wash it. I better wash it. And they do. 97 people, 98 people, 99 people. Grandmama's watching and waiting, for she's waited for this her whole life. They told her it was going to happen in her lifetime. Days go by. 99 people, 99 people, 99 people. Grandmama begins to chant, Om, Om, Om. Lord Saturn, please get rid of the delay here. I want to see this. Please, I want to see this. And from the far, 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 far side of the island, carrying a little pack, comes a very, very young child. Too young to know if it was a boy or a girl. Singing and dancing and saying, "Aha, I found you, I found you, I found you." "Shall we?" he says to Grandmama, reaching out his hand. And they walk into the pool of water. All of the clan walks into the pool of water, and they walk under the waterfall of light. And as they do, as the 100th being walks under the waterfall of light, that light radiates forth into the whole planet, and from that planet into the whole universe, so that the goodness was radiating. Now, there's a problem with the story. It wasn't really 100. It was 108 or 103, but we know it wasn't exactly 100. We know it was 103, or we know it was 108, whichever you prefer. It was a mystical number, a magical number that transformed the heavy state of consciousness, the pain, the suffering, the isolation, the sadness, the cruelty, the unkindness, into what? Compassion, wisdom, anandic bliss. As soon as that last soul made the decision, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to go here. I'm going to wash my mind. I'm going to wash my body. I'm going to wash everything that I put into my being. A miracle occurred. And that bliss and Ananda and joy spread throughout the entire net of Indra, well beyond Mother Gaia, all the way through the Milky Way into the other galaxies. So here we are on a Sunday in the fall. According to some calendars, it's the year 2025. And what are we going to do? What are you and I going to do? What are we going to choose to do? For we have a choice. And the choice is not a choice you make on Sunday. It's not a choice when you stop in the middle of the day and think, oh, I better do this. It's not a choice you do once a day, but it's a commitment to yourself, a vow to yourself to say, okay, I'm going to do my best to choose attitudinally how I'm going to deal with the karma that's flowing into my life. Some of you, I know, are walking through deep, deep, sloggy, gluey, sticky, icky karma that doesn't seem like it's going to dissolve away, but it is. And those of you that I know are walking through this, I would say to you, well done. You're doing a great job with your attitude. You're doing a great job with consistently, even when you're exhausted and you don't have enough sleep and your body is worn out and tired, you're choosing to say, all right, I'm going to try again. I'm going to walk under that waterfall of light. I'm going to be kind. I'm going to show gratitude to my family, to my spouse, to all those who enter my aura. For you see, the choices that we make every day. Too often it seems like the idea, the concept of the spiritual life is that it is you make a commitment that you're going to do this. It's a big, grandiose thing. A little bit like getting married. Big party, big celebration, maybe. Or maybe you go to City Hall. Marriage is not that one event. It's not the big hoopla. It's not the big party. It's how you are every day with each other. Are you kind? Do you look to the other person to see what they might need rather than what you think you would like to give them? What they might need. What might be helpful to make their life better. Marriage is just an example, if you will, of the relationship that we have with others. It's one that sometimes is more intimate. I say sometimes. But the spiritual life is about harmonizing your life in all of the karma that unfolds. Harmonizing your life, your thoughts, your speech, and your action. Harmonizing your life with all life. With all life. I heard the other day, one of my disciples told me this, and she said, you better go verify it. Because I thought, okay, I better verify this. And I did, and she was right, and it scared the bejesus out of me. Whatever that means. There's been a survey done, multiple surveys, not just one, but multiple studies done actually, that indicate that in the United States, that between 40 and 50% of the people do not have inner dialogue. They don't have any way of communicating with themselves. They just simply don't know about or don't have inner dialogue. And so every thought that arises in their mind, they think that that is who they are. And therefore they must act upon that thought. It's no wonder we have chaos. It's no wonder we have chaos. It's true around the world. I just don't know I think it's the study that I saw, it showed it a little less elsewhere. And it might be because we don't have the same kind of history here. I'm not quite sure. But your inner dialogue is a vital part of your spiritual life. Your capacity to see, to understand, aha, that thought that just rose in my mind. Well, that's interesting. I wonder where that came from. Is it a valuable thought? Is it a helpful thought? Should I glom onto it or should I let it go? What do I do with the thought? So we go back. How do you wash the food that you eat? What is the food you eat? It's not just your fruit. It's not just your vegetables or your grains or your wonderful breads. But it is the sounds that you allow, the vak that you allow to come into your ears. That's your food. It's what you see. That's your food. It's what you allow yourself to feed. Are you feeding kindness? Are you feeding compassion? Or are you feeding untruth? Are you feeding... I'm trying to find another word. Are you feeding stories that are harmful? We have too much today in the world. There is the truth and then there is untruth. And it is very hard to live a life in which you are truly living properly the truth, living truth according to the values that you think are important. And to do this, you have to have the inner dialogue. You have to know, what is it that you value? Do you value compassion? Compassion is the awareness that first you have been doing the very best you can given the circumstances. So somebody may hold up a mirror and say, well, that's not, look in the mirror. Maybe it's not been so great this time. Maybe it's not been. That's okay. I see it. Now I can do something about it. All right? Have compassion for first yourself, and then, not sympathy, but compassion for the other. I don't know everything that other person is experiencing. I don't know their karma. Thank goodness, I only have to live through my own karma. I have the blessing in my life to be able to teach Kriya Yoga, and the intimate blessing of having had a guru and having had the blessing of having been a guru to people, being a guru to some people. But all that means, and the only reason it's really a blessing, is that it enables me to learn. As my guru, Swami Pranananda, said, he showed up at all of his classes, he showed up at all of his lessons, and every time he talked to a student or a disciple, he learned. And that's the same for me, as it is for you. As you share what you know, your wisdom, you learn. And you grow, and you unfold. Now, compassion is really your capacity to set aside your judgmentalness. And I mention that about teaching because one of the blessings is people come to you as a Swami, as a teacher, whatever. The title doesn't matter, but they come to you sometimes with their problems. And you realize, boy, I cannot solve this for them. Maybe I can shine a little light. Maybe I can pray and fast and meditate and do some inner work that they might see what they need to do. Maybe I can share practice. Maybe I could show them something that they could do. The magic here in Kriya is you have to do it. But the divine ones are there to help you. Your Ishta Devata, the lineage, all the helpers in all the realms, they are there to help you. But I bring this up in terms of compassion because now, in this karma that we have unfolding around the world, and perhaps in your life, you might experience a piece of karma that has solidified. Now, karma manifests downward, and in first it is very, very, very subtle, so that you can barely discern through the peripheral thoughts that you become aware of. There's a change here, I should pay attention. It comes down, it's a little bit stronger. Oh, I see. Yes, I can see that color is blue. Oh, I see. That is turning red and black. Oh, the words are coming. Oh, the symbols are coming before the words. It's solidifying. It's solidifying. Now, here's the problem. As it gets into your consciousness, maybe you see somebody and you think, boy, that is a son of a gun. Oh, wow, he's really a great soul. Or, oh, wow, she's really a great soul. Or, oh, wow, look at that cat. It's a great teacher. Positive, you think, solidifying. Or, boy, that's a son of a gun. That's a son of a gun. That person's a real son of a gun. Solidifying, solidifying, solidifying. And then, what do you have? Then what do you have? Oh, yeah, this is better. This is stone. All right, this is stone. This is really hard to shape. I have no idea how they managed to, although it's soft stone, how they managed to form and shape this. But if we turn it around, you can see that it's solid, it's hard stone. The physical manifestation of this is much harder to reform, to shape, to reshape than when it is subtle in your consciousness. Some of you have walked in and are walking into a piece of karma right now where, for some reason or another, it's karma. Some of usins, let's just say, where a thought has become this solid, this solid. And you've got your chisel out and you've got your axe out and you're trying to form it, you're trying to shape it, you try to blow it up, but it's become so solid that it is absolutely, you are faced with the question of what do you do? It is only you that can do, that can soften that karma. But please know this, know this, know this, know this. As you do the work, as you do the visualizations, as you do the kriyas, as you chant the mantra, as you do the tarka, the deep reflection, as you go into your dreams, as you call upon the divine ones to help you, as you breathe kriya, for those of you that know the kriya breathing, as you perform the forgiveness rituals, as you perform the dissolution rituals, as you perform the forming rituals, as you perform the blessing rituals, everything that you do, every bit of wisdom that you gain, every bit of healing that you do, every bit of dissolving that piece of rock into something that is more pleasing, helpful to you in your life, it radiates through Indra's net, radiates through Indra's net beyond Mother Gaia, out into the whole Milky Way and beyond the Milky Way. Everything you do, every little change, And in that moment of the 100th monkey, they say it was, why is it a monkey? Because the human mind is compared to, and those two-legged beings, you know, you guessed, they might have been humans. And they had a mind like a monkey. But what is the monkey mind? It is only the untamed mind that runs from one place to another, to another, to another, to another, to another. Now let me tell you a secret. This was hard learned for me, all right? Really hard learned for me. You do the disciplines, the mind calms down. Oh, it's nice, really nice. Do the practices, the mind calms down. Oh, the Anandic bliss comes. Enjoy it, sup upon it, love it, really enjoy it and love it. And then the karmic time gate opens. What is this, you might say? Oh, well, we're living in Kala, we're living in time. The time gate opens. Oh, well, now that can be a little rough. And those thoughts that you thought that you had healed, those hurts that you thought you had healed, they rise again. The depression of the mind you thought you had let go of, it arises again. And again. That's why they call it practice. That's why they call it japa or japa, repetition. Because we have to go back and do it again and again and again. Do the practice again and again and again. Let go again and again and again. And in time, I'll tell you truthfully, you do let go. And the karmic gate opens and you say, oh man, here you are again. But it's not, oh, you're seizing me. It is like, alrighty, hello, my friend. We're going to use you as a grounds for practice. You know, you don't have to keep coming back. But this time it's going to be better than it was 28 years ago. I promise you. It will be better than it was 28 years ago. A few 28 years ago, one of those cycles, I had been doing practice for a number of years. I don't know how long it was, it doesn't matter. And it was going really well. And then the time gate opened. And it was icky, 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 to be polite. And in a very mature fashion, extremely mature, I walked over to my guru's door and I knocked on the door and, come in, Swamiji. And I was just in a puddle of a high degree of emotionality. I thought that this Kriya worked. It only seems to work for a specific period of time. What is wrong with me? Guruji, what's wrong with me? I've been doing these practices for blah, 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 blah. And he says, he didn't count all the other lifetimes. It's been a lot of blah, 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 blah. And now look at me, I said. Look at me. And, you know, sometimes it's nice to have a guru. Sometimes, not always, sometimes. And he said to me with this enormous compassion, you and me and Shelley too, and every other being, don't worry about it. It doesn't matter how many times you fall. It doesn't matter how many times that door opens and you fall. Just get up one more time. Use those hands to push yourself up. Use the vak, the voice, to chant the mantra, to lift your consciousness. Walk in nature, take a shower, have a cup of tea, read something inspiring. Lift yourself up. and know that the karma will soften, And in the long, long, long run, using the words of my beloved Guru, all will be well. But for today, what do we do? Become the 100. Become the 100th one. To choose to do your practices, to choose to wash the emotionality of the mind, to wash it away, to choose to use the strength that you have, the skill that you have, the wisdom you have, and yes, the yoga city that you have. For you have yoga city. That's the capacity to move this state of consciousness into this state of consciousness. You have that. Use it to improve your life. And by improving your life, use it to improve the lives of others. All it takes, really, is to join together, just one breath at a time, one Kriya at a time, one moment of compassion at a time. Don't worry about solving the problems of the world. Don't worry about solving all of your problems. Today, here, now, we're going to meditate. We're going to do some spiritual jop together, some practice, some repetition, and then we'll close with prayer. But we're going to do that so that we each have an opportunity to wash the food that we feed ourselves, the gluey, sticky, icky thoughts that have glommed onto our mind, to our consciousness, to wash them free, to wash out the astral body, to free ourselves. And in doing so, to radiate that freedom to all parts of the universe. So what do you say? Shall we meditate for a few moments? And then when we finish our meditation, let us join together and share our yoga city, our blessings, our offerings to all sentient life. Namaste Ji. If you will, sit with your spine as erect as you are able, please. Up, sitting upright if you can. And place your hands in the Om Mudra, the index finger and the thumb together. Rest them upon your thighs. Again, as you're able, being comfortable is the most important. Turn your head and exhale twice in the resurrection breath. Bring your head back to the center, beginning to watch the breath. On the next inhalation of the breath, pull the energy from the limbs to the trunk. Using the sipping breath, pull the energy from the trunk of the body to the spinal column. And now from the base of the spine, pull the energy up to the sun center. Move that energy out in front of you as a golden ball of light, expanding it. Now sweep around your body counterclockwise, moving to the left with that golden light. 3 times encase your entire being in golden light. Keep your eyes focused, closed eyes focused at the sun center, the point between your eyes, your Agya chakra. And now ascend, moving at a 45-degree angle. Ascend upward as high as you are able. Entering into the high place of meditation. Find yourself in your beautiful meditation place. Focus your attention at the sun center as you sit in meditation. Sit comfortably, inhaling and exhaling. And together we're going to spend a few minutes in the sacred Kriya practice of neti. This Kriya practice, which has great capacity to ease the sorrows of the mind. Allow your mind to become a slate, a blank slate. Now the magical words, silently spoken, are neti, neti, neti. Simply watching the mind, whatever thought form comes across, whatever symbol comes across, silently speak neti, 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 and allow that to dissolve away. Let us begin. If the mind is wandering, neti, neti, neti. Now let go of the neti, neti, neti. And just watch your breath, watch the inhalation and exhalation. Now refocus your mind at the sun center. Again, seeing it as a slate or a screen. And anything that comes to your awareness, silently repeat the neti, 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 and see it dissolving away. Again, let go of the neti. Bring your attention back. And now once more, refocus your attention at the sun center. And let us resume the practice. And now let go once more. And rest in the after effect of the Kriya. In your mind's eye in front of you, in the high place, you see a light. The path is easy and clear. It sends up a slight ascension. No stress, no strain. Walk towards the light. You feel the 108 join with you. You feel all of the powers that be joining with you as you walk towards the light. Ah, the pool of light, the sacred waterfall, the 108. Together, we walk into the light. It is vast and enormous. Each of us feeling lifted, cleansed, healed as we walk to the waterfall of healing. Together, the 108 walk forth, expanding, expanding, expanding. The pool of light, of healing, larger and larger and larger and larger, covering the entire Mother Gaia. Pouring that waterfall of light from your sun center. All of the helpers, all of the powers that be, we pour that healing light upon Mother Gaia, around her, through her, upon her. O ye powers that be, join with us as we send these waves of Anandic bliss upon the earth, that all of the needs be met, that all of the wounds be healed. Thou knowest better than we what is needed here. We ask thee to send forth thy blessings, to soften the karma of all beings upon this plane, upon all planes of reality. Radiate this Anandic bliss from your pool of Anandic bliss, from the waterfall of bliss, from your sun center, the sun center of your Ishta, of all of your lineages and bloodlines. Ananda, 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 da, da, da. O ye powers that be, we have done that which we came to do. We leave the rest to thee. We leave the rest to the powers that be, to God and Guru. That the karma of all realms be softened, we ask thee, that as we breathe each breath, each kriya that we perform, each effort that we make, each sadhana that we do to bring ourselves into balance again and again and again, again and again and again, to wash the poisons of the mind, to wash the fruit of our beings. As we heal, may all life be healed. May all life be blessed. At this moment, we send forth special blessings to those beings who are incarnating upon the earth. May they remember their goodness and share that goodness in this incarnation. And for those beings who are leaving the earth, may they remember good deeds and take that with them always. And my beloved, may each of us see, know, and remember our own goodness. Dhyanamulam Guru Murtir, Pujamulam Guru Padam, Mantramulam Guru Vakyam. Mokshamulam Guru Kripa. Mokshamulam Guru Kripa. Mokshamulam Guru Kripa. Om Gum Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hold on to that feeling of bliss. Namaste ji, Namaskar. Hold on to the bliss. Share it. Radiate it. Your presence does make a difference. Namaste ji.